Alright, is this thing on? Test, test, test. Hey, this is Dave. This is What's Up Dave for Thursday, November 9, even though it is Friday, November 10, because it's 12:52 a.m. here in New Hampshire. Today it was a pretty random day because I ended up sleeping for like 12 hours. I'm not sure why I'm so tired. I didn't go to sleep all that late either. So, but what I ended up working today largely was this, which is like a newsletter for the family while Dad is visiting. Let me show you what I... So I was working on InDesign today. And it's been a while since I've used InDesign for, really anything that was like really what it's designed for, which is like a layout, making newsletter layout. So it took a while for me to remember how this all works and look stuff up. So I've got like a couple of master pages that have this cheesy header, a couple inner pages. I mean, this isn't award-winning stuff. And I basically made a double-sided newsletter, just laying some stuff, remembering how the positioning worked. And InDesign is actually pretty nice. I was spending some time setting up also things like paragraph styles, trying to imagine how I would put together an actual newspaper. So in this way, this was kind of like a 2-for-1 deal in which I was like learning how to, I guess, just use this tool again. The layout isn't really great. If I hide all these elements, we'll just look at the side one over here. Ugh. So like, it's hard to tell on the screen like really what's going to feel like. I mean, this doesn't, there's issues with the way this is lined up. Maybe I'm expecting it more to look like a newspaper, which you'd have more like a 5-column layout. That would look more impressive. Things like the optical alignment of this, which I know I can do in a setting. It just lacks refinement. It has all the elements for a newsletter, but I guess it misses all the boxes that I would like to have in something like this. And I didn't even know how to really finish this other page. I just filled it with photos and hoped that would work. But this is the start of something, so I'm hoping to make a new one of these every day, like just to recap stuff that we've done. So keeping notes of what happened and slowly refining this over time. It might be fun for my sister to look at too, which I'm thinking of. Since she's not here for during the week, if I have a daily one of these every day, that might be pretty cool. Dad might find it amusing too. So as I remember stuff and type it in, then I will just kind of continue to update that newsletter. So what else is going on? Oh, I finally repainted my nails. I was they were kind of sad, like just being plain. So I just repainted them. This color scheme I'm kind of liking. Oh, what happened here? And I was about to say, like, this is the first time I've painted them without any bubbles in them. Apparently you need to let them dry before you put the top coat on there. Otherwise, like as it's drying, it bubbles up and makes these little lumps. But the issue is like you can't move when you're doing this, because what happens is you inadvertently like hit the side of something and it scrape everything off. So you're kind of paralyzed there for a long time. So that kind of sucks. Hello to the cat. Hello, cat. Are you gonna switch the scenes on us? Yes. The cat is randomly pushing buttons on this and switching things over, which is, I guess, his way of being involved with this production. So let's see what else is going on. I can't quite read this. Let me switch over to bah. Loser line. Let's look at some photos. So I've been just grabbing pictures. You can see some of the photos here. Let me launch Lightroom. One thing that was holding me up today was like I hit this bug in InDesign and Unclutterer. Unclutterer is this thing that drops down when I do this. And so I can keep notes and stuff like that in there. But apparently there's a conflict with Unclutterer and InDesign. When I copy something in InDesign, Unclutterer has a clipboard manager built into it. If I copy a grouped element in InDesign, the whole program locks up. And you had to force quit it and then lose all your work. And I finally nailed it down to Unclutterer being the culprit for this. which I sent a bug report, and hopefully that'll fix it. So in the meantime, I just have to make sure Unclutter isn't running when I'm running InDesign. So I lost like a couple hours because of that. Didn't lose a whole lot of work, but I was just trying to figure out what was causing this problem. So let's see. Are there any new pictures in here? My cat is like rubbing his head on me. Well, these are the rib. I think I showed these yesterday. These went to the oven, and they came out all right. When they first came out, they were a little bit underdone because I had put the sweet potatoes in here, and more food in the smoker meant less heat to go around for everybody. So that means like I actually had to add like another hour or so of time to it to make those come out. This is a video I shot yesterday that I didn't unload in time when Dad was making he was preparing the kale. I thought it was collard greens, but it's kale. So he put a little bit of ginger in there and some sesame oil and just stir fried it in his way. Cook the stems first, then he put the leaves in, and then he adds a little bit of water and steams it for like 2 or 3 minutes. And then they come out really good. I think one thing that I had not picked up before when following this technique was he cuts the stems in much shorter pieces than I was. The first time I made this from him, he had to like chop them all up because the stuff kept falling out of his mouth when he was eating them. So the bite-sized chunks, that's an important thing to remember when you're doing stir-fry. Here, I forget what he's doing. He's looking for salt or something like that. Oh, MSG. That's a giant thing of MSG. Yeah. Yeah. You know, you white people can't handle it for some reason. Don't know what's up with that. So that came out alright. Again, like the ribs came out pretty good. This is Dad was taking a picture of me, and I was showing him how to use the Instax camera, which I've shown you before. It's basically a Polaroid camera. So we'll look into that some other time. Is there anything else that's worth talking about today? Oh, they got this key holder. That's not it. So I've been noticing, like, when I'm in digging around my pocket, I had too many keys, so this fingernail, the front fingernail here, keeps getting chipped. And actually, like, got jammed into something when I was digging around for something, and it really kind of, like, it hurts now. This, like, I poked myself with it. So on Met, I saw that they had these things. They had, like, these things were like $9 or something like that. And it essentially is like a little knife holder-like thing for your keys. And so, like, everything, it tucks everything away, and so it creates a more compact package. So, yeah, it's kind of neat. Let's look at the Oxcam view. Let's get a better look at this. If the cat's butt will get out of the way. You can see how this opens up. So you actually had to unscrew them here. And then you had to put these spacers in so the keys will actually fit in correctly. Wish this camera would fucking focus. So I had to like do some gapping to make that work right. There's an extension kit you can get so you can actually make these extensions. So this is like $9, I think, or something like that. So I thought it was worth a shot. And you can carry it around. Maybe this will prevent some of the injuries I was having. But dig around in my pocket. Ugh. Well, that's today's What's Up Dave. I didn't get anything done productivity-wise. I suppose to be responsible, I should just look to see what I was gonna do. Let's see. Didn't do anything. This is from Wednesday. Oh, I did do the newsletter today. I didn't do that. Healthcare stuff. Maybe I'll do that early tomorrow morning if I wake up. I need to get to this before everything closes down. The issue that I've been having is like the portal keeps breaking, so I can't actually finish the application process. So that's really. But if I check that tomorrow, like I should, then I should remember how to do it. So that's it for today. I don't think anyone's watching really. It's kind of late. But I will be back tomorrow. My sister will be here this weekend with her entourage. And I'm not sure what we're planning on doing. It'll be pretty busy. I do need to clean the guest room tomorrow. And we are going to go to the Apple Store to buy Dad his iPhone. Either an 8 Plus or a 7 Plus. We'll see. I might as well give him this newsletter so he can look at it. We'll just leave this on the table. He'll probably see it and make some comments on it. Oh, I need to print out a journal for him to look at too. So I'll do that next, and then I'll go to sleep. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you had a good Thursday. Have a good Wednesday, or have a good Friday, I should say. And I will see you later. Doink.